Hi, I'm Zara Green, and this is my life, love, and business partner, Alfred Edmond Jr.
Hey everybody.
We're here today to talk with you about grown love and money and about how you can protect yourself at all times.
This is the first of a multiple part series that we're doing because one of the things we know from the Grown Zone is that the two biggest areas of either control and happiness in our life or lack of control and happiness in our life is finances and relationships. And unfortunately, the two tend to go together. If you have unhealthy relationships, you tend to make unhealthy financial choices. By the same token, if you make poor financial choices, it puts pressure and either makes healthy relationships unhealthy or worse, causes you to choose unhealthy relationships.
A relationship is never a reason to spend money you do not have.
This is the first sign that a relationship may be unhealthy. When you're spending beyond your capacity to afford what you're spending. Here's the definition of you can afford it or that you can't afford it. If you have to borrow money to pay for it, you can't afford it.
And that means credit cards.
That includes credit cards. Credit cards is borrowing money. If something else is going to go unpaid so you can pay for it, that means you can't afford it. But unfortunately, either to get a relationship or worse, to keep one going, we find ourselves making more and more unreasonable financial choices, spending what we can't afford to keep a relationship going.
So overspending creates several different things. One is entitlement.
Yes.
It's entitlement, it's exploitation, it's resentment, it's obligation, and nothing about any of those things are healthy. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Well, you have situations where the person who spends the most money, whether it's the male or the female, feels entitled to sexual favors, to obedience, to cooperation, not in a way that's equal partnership in the relationship, but I'm paying the cost to be the boss.
Well,
not healthy, not good.
Not healthy or good. And it's motivated by this need to possess or to impress. And none of that is healthy. In fact, that's fear-based. A lot of when people are operating from those places, then it's out of fear. But I have the money, so I can control you.
And fear and love can't exist in the same space.
No.
So you know it's unhealthy. The other feeling is the opposite. I feel exploited. I've spent this money, but he or she is taking advantage of me. Another way to seed resentment in the relationship. Then there's this feeling of I'm obligated. And women probably experience this more than men do, but now men experience it too.
Yes.
Because he took me out, because he spent money, because he treated me nicely, because he bought me things, now I must put out in some way.
Yes.
And the most obvious way is the panties.
Well,
yeah. So again, none of those things are healthy for relationships, and they are certainly not healthy for finances.
And you mentioned that it's also the case for women, because nowadays women are buying themselves a mate.
Yes.
And because women have more money these days than they used to, then you figure you're going to buy yourself a companion, and that never ever works.
And now men don't, well, we're learning the hard way, you don't like being exploited or feeling exploited or obligated any more than women ever did. So now it's a multi-gender, it goes both ways regardless of gender.